Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my live broadcast. Thanks for listening in today. It's been a month or two since I've done a live broadcast, so glad to be back. Had changed my schedule a bit and was unable to do it at the time that I had previously done it on Thursdays. So I am now doing my live broadcasts on Friday afternoons, and looking forward to bringing this to you guys every single week, giving you an update on things that are happening in the market and advice I can give you, and here to answer any questions for you. So, please feel free to share this broadcast and get this great information out to everybody that you know. I'm looking forward to providing you guys with really good content. So thank you again for joining me, and looking forward to really answering your questions about what is going on in the market, where things are at, where things are headed, and how you really position yourself appropriately to succeed in our market and where we're at right now. So first of all, really, what is the current status of the market? What are we dealing with right now, and where's the market going? A lot of people are asking a lot of questions about that. I'm looking around a little bit because some reason I can see I have 3 viewers. Hi, my 3 viewers right now, but I can't see who my 3 viewers are. So, oh well. For all of you that are here, thanks for joining me. And if you have questions, comment. Hopefully, I'll be able to see the comments. Anyway, the market is always shifting. We've been in a strong market over the last 7 years, and it is a cycle. And we have to understand that we are dealing with cycles that just don't last forever. So we are in a position right now where I firmly believe the market is shifting. For the last 7 years, on a regular basis, we have been very, very much in a seller's market. It's been very hard to get offers accepted. Prices have been increasing exponentially year over year. And I think we're hitting the end of where we're going to be in a seller's market. I don't think we're going to hit a significant drop, but I do think that the market has shifted. We have seen a sizable increase in the number of homes that are listed on the market going back since basically early June. There's been a big shift in the number of homes listed for sale versus the number of buyers that are looking for those homes, and it has become a lot easier for buyers to get their offers accepted if they are reasonable in what they're offering. And I've seen more and more sellers need to lower their prices in order to get their homes sold. I think that the bigger concern when we think about the cycle is what's going to happen going forward, and we're not going to know really what's going to happen until we hit the spring. I think the spring's going to be really telling. We've got a lot of buyer demand right now. I think we're going to continue to have a lot of buyer demand, and that's going to keep the market strong. But those buyers are going to determine whether in the spring we're going to see prices drop a little bit more or not. We've got a lot of sellers that are sitting on the sidelines right now that are figuring, hey, let's wait until spring and we'll see houses continue to go up a lot in prices. I think those sellers are going to be shocked. I think that come spring, we're going to see the housing market be relatively flat compared to especially what we're used to seeing in the past, of prices going up significantly every single spring. So, that really brings in the question of where are interest rates headed? And that's the unknown. We've had historically low interest rates for years. Interest rates have gone up significantly over the last 2 years. We're pushing 5% on a lot of loan programs, which is causing buyers to rethink how much they're willing to pay on a home. And so are we going to see interest rates go up any higher? It's a tough call. I think that we're approaching the high end of where rates are going to go, but I think we could see them touching 5.5% as we push into next year. It's definitely been the pattern over the last 2 years that November, December, we've seen rates go up. So if you are in the market to buy a home, I firmly believe now is the time to pull the trigger and make that happen, because you've got a lot of sellers that have houses listed on the market and not as many buyers that are active right now. And so you've got an opportunity where the market has shifted in your favor to really get a huge choice in what's out there on the market. And it's been a while since you've had that many choices. The other side of the coin is you also don't want to wait if you are a buyer, because although there is a chance prices may drop a little bit in the spring, I think rates are going to be higher. And so you're going to be in a position where, thanks, Angela, you're going to be in a position where you are running the risk that what you save in the price of the home is going to cost you in the interest rate. And so I would not suggest that you take that risk, but definitely interest rates are part of the thought process, part of the decision making. Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I refinance? Depends on how badly you need something. I will tell you that refinancing right now to save money off of your interest rate is not a good idea, because good chance is you got your loan in the last 5 years and you have a better interest rate than today's market. If you are looking at a place where you need to consolidate some debt to pay off credit cards, pay off high interest debt, or to do some home improvements, now might be the time, because the greater amount of equity you have in the home compared to what the home loan is going to be, the better terms you get on the refinance. And so if you decide, hey, I'm going to wait a year and then do some work on my house and do those home improvements, you could be in a position where you're going to pay a much higher interest rate or not get as much cash as you want to get, because the home value may have softened or the interest rate has gone up. So I think that if you're looking to pull cash out, do debt consolidation, or do home improvements, now is absolutely the time to do that. I think that if you're trying to save money off of interest rates, it's a horrible time to do it. As far as buying and selling, if you intend to sell a home in the next year or two, I think you should be talking to your realtor or give me a call for a recommendation to a realtor right away, because I think this fall is probably one of the better times to get your house listed on the market, because come spring, you're going to have a lot more competition from sellers who more desperately need to sell their home and maybe more willing to drop their price. Right now, most sellers are not thinking that the market is shifting. They just feel like it's a normal fall. So really good opportunity for those of you that need to sell. And if you're a buyer, absolutely, it's a good time to buy. The fact is, like I said, I think housing prices could drop a little bit next year, but I really think interest rates are going to be higher. And especially if you are a buyer that has a home to sell, that you're looking to buy a bigger home, because the higher you go up on the price point of homes, the more the inventory is available and there's not as many buyers. So we actually have kind of two markets happening right now. On the very low end of the range, we are in a seller's market, because there are still a lot of entry-level buyers trying to buy a smaller inventory of starter homes. So if you own a starter home, it might be a great time. It absolutely is a great time for you to sell that starter home, because you're selling it in a seller's market with a high amount of demand. You get a great price for that, and then you put that towards the down payment on your bigger house, and that bigger house is in a buyer's market because there are fewer people looking to buy more expensive homes. So hopefully that helps give you, some insight into where the market is at, where the market is going. Things continue to be dynamic. I try my hardest to keep my finger on the pulse of the market and where things are at, to be a resource to you and everybody you know. So please do me a favor and share this with everybody on Facebook, so that we can get the word out. If you have questions about anything at all that I've talked about, call me, shoot me an email, visit my website. I've got a great YouTube page, YouTube/John Lone King. It's got a lot of great videos like this that you can check out, and also my Facebook page. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, and have an absolutely amazing day. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.